Hello, this is Jarrett playing Oxygen Not Included. I just got the Sweet Dreams update, so I decided I'm going to start a new game. Let's go to Classic, and I'll switch things up. Let's go to the Cold World, Rime Asteroid. And I'll roll this like get something I'm happy with. Alright, so I have an asteroid that has metallic caves, is geoactive, and has a frozen core, so the asteroid itself is cold, and the bottom of it is also going to be cold. And small boulders, other stuff, whatever. I mostly just care about that particular asteroid. Let's go choose my crew. So this is my team: scientist, that is researching; miner, that is digging; and engineer, which is supply and operating. I'm going to call this Cold Dreams because it's a cold asteroid, and this is the Dreams update. So this is the initial base. Main thing to note is it's fine temperature here, but quickly outside 13 degrees and -4, and I'm sure even significantly colder outside of this. So I'll go set up the base and show you when I get there. So this is my initial base on cycle 5. Let's have a look at the rooms. I have a barracks for the dupes to sleep in, latrine for them to relieve themselves, and a great hall for them to be able to eat and relax. And I also, importantly, am growing some food. I'm going to be expanding that growing. I'm going to be very careful about this because it's extremely cold. And let's just have a look at this particular plant. Mealwood only grows at 10 degrees or high, or 10 to 30. It's fine here, but yeah, only 8 degrees, so it would not grow around this area. So that's going to be something to watch. Two little changes to the base so far. I have a fire pole that goes up and down to improve movement. Also have a coal generator with a smart battery to disable it. Actually, maybe I'll put setting in 95. And this is going to allow the dupes to stay off the manual generator as much as possible. Also have coal stored next to it. So new things now, I have a larger battery station. I've got gas masks so I can explore further down without worrying about carbon dioxide and other gases. I have bring on the room overlay, I have a nature reserve. Actually upgraded the washroom, so no outhouses has to be used anymore. And this area here is going to be for mushrooms. I have to find mushroom seeds. I've got a storage area down here for slime, as well as I'm going to have to provide a little bit of heating because I want to make sure that it's at the appropriate temperature. And I'm also upgrading some of the wiring. So updates is I have this area here which is going to keep my mushrooms warm. I've also planted a few mushrooms. I have a spot over here to create metal. Nice thing about that, it actually creates a little bit of heating. I also have material study terminal with a red bolt generator. That's going to allow me to do some advanced research. And most important thing is solar panel. So I've been making my way up here and we'll eventually get to the top of the base to do that. And one last thing, I was given a gift of pip eggs. That is sweet. So the 2 pip eggs have hatched. They're in here, they're hungry. But I don't have any food, so trying to grow an arbor tree. Actually, multiple of them, but it's a little cold for it. What I'm doing is I extended the water line, which is going around. So right now I've got about 30 degrees in here. And that's slowly warming up this area so that the pips will be happy, the trees will be able to grow, and then I'll have some pips going forward. The other thing is on top of the base, I have a lot of solar panels, continuing that in both directions, but that's given me access to a lot of power that does not require these stupid manual generators, which I hate. And just found a little bit of cache of water down here, and this little upgrade, which gave me a health benefit to the miner. Okay. Well, story trait. This is the new update. I've discovered an experiment designed to analyze the evolutionary dynamics of critter mutation. Once it has gathered enough data, it could prove extremely useful for genetic manipulation. And this is what it looks like. First aid kit, computer, podium, critter fluxomatic, this little autonomy poster. Haven't gotten to it yet, but I will make my way there and see what it does. So I have my first mystery, and that is how this became 142 degrees. And a piece of dirt keeps dropping hot glass on it. Never mind. Okay. Polluted water to oxygen system. So polluted water is going in. Doing a little filtering. And then that's going into here, which ultimately is going through the base and into my gas masks. The other thing is I've been discovering what's around the base, and I found this. Office plant. No, yeah, there's an office plant there, but sonium synthesizer made out of steel. Activation required. Pajama cubby. What? Oh, I guess because you're sleeping, I guess, that there's pajamas. Maybe they put them on when they're up there, and there's LED lights. I've discovered a new dream analyzing building buried deep inside our asteroid. It seems to contain new sleep-specific suits. Okay. Could these be the key to unlocking my dupe's ability to dream? I often wondered what they might be capable of once their imaginations were awakened. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on activate. Let's speed things up maybe. So my guess is once they can dream, they're able to get traits, dream journals. 0 of 25. Currently awaiting dream journals necessary to restore the building to full functionality. So I have to figure out what a dream journal is, or maybe I have to go around the asteroid and collect them and bring them to this thing. No database entry. Oh, thank you. That's so helpful. Yeah. All right. That's it for now. So I discovered this, but there's an item or a button here called dispense item. A clothing storage unit contains ultra soft sleepwear. Dispense request it. Yes, I did request that. I don't know what it means to dispense it. Is one of the dupe. Well, let's see, maybe this dupe's. No, they're just out for mining. Yeah, no one's they're idle, which means. Oh, hold on. Oh, someone's going through it, and they can't decide which one they want to put on. Hold on, slow down the animation. Yeah, left one or the right one. Oh, make a decision. Now you're gonna put them both back. What? Pajamas. So someone just took them out. Okay, now it's an actual item in the world. Pajamas. Let's get Doctor to put it on. Oops. Yeah. Are they going to... Put it on. Alright, so there's Doctor on the way. They're sucking up with their gun and putting it on. Alright. We're gonna follow Doctor around. Can you dispense it again? I'm gonna click it a second time. Let's see if someone else. Seems like they're going slow, but I have a suspicion that slows your speed. I could be wrong. Someone else. Okay, so I really feel like that suit must wearing pajamas. Oh, athletics -8. Yeah, and stamina -10. So it has a very negative trait associated with it. A doctor is I don't have a hospital and people aren't getting sick, so of all the dupes to have it, it's probably decent that doctor has it. I should probably check. I'm assuming now. Well, that's not what I meant to do. I'm assuming I should look at the schedule for doctor and find out when they're okay. So they're on the main schedule, which means nighttime they actually sleep. So I'll come back then and see what happens. So there's doctor sleeping. Check their schedule. They're past their sleeping time, so they've been sleeping longer. They do have a -10 to stamina. Maybe that's why. Well, that whole area is full of carbon dioxide. So how about I move to fix that situation? Not the most comfortable beds. I'll produce plastic soon enough. But what happened? They just left. They're awake now. They'd start with shower. Oh no. I'm gonna pause it. Hold on. Maybe they're going right to. No. Okay, hold on. Vitals. Where's Vital? I want to get a hold of Doctor. Where did you go, Doctor? Follow cam. They're slow, so I'm going to speed this up. Are they just doing normal tasks? Did that result in anything? What are you doing? You just went up to fall? Oh no, you must have picked something up. Okay. Yeah, you're okay. They're just doing normal tasks. Is this 1 out of 25? No, it's not. What is going on here? Dude. Water from picking up water from there. I'm storing it here, and I didn't have enough. Okay, let's just fix that quickly. And I'm confused. I don't know. Maybe the next cycle maybe the next cycle they'll have a dream. Let's see. So we're watching Doctor end their day. Oh, they're trying to get food. Oh, this explains why they're supposed to be in bed now. But they take so long to get their food as well as other things. That they're still, but that's okay, that's fine. Let's say they go in there, chow down on some fried mushroom. Yummy. Probably not gonna like it. Let's just speed this up. Now they're tired. They're supposed to be getting up now. And, oh! So every night, I'm assuming, they make progress towards a dream. It's not just one cycle, they're done. And it looks, I'm guessing like 5 cycles to get one. Oh, they woke up. Alright. I guess that will keep going until they complete a full dream. Another cycle. Let's see where the progress is. I don't think we're gonna get it this one. Still wearing pajamas, walking around slow, but I don't know what this dream is. Kind of like maybe the sun? They're dreaming of the sun, maybe. Perhaps. Or that's just the general dream bubble. My guess is next cycle that will be turned into something. We'll see. So this little counter has... Oh! Yeah, something was dropped off. A dream journal. Exciting. Looks like a book with a moon on it. I assume that goes to the room we uncovered. So we're just waiting for a dupe to pick it up. Kind of weird, they just dream and just like this book just kind of appears. I'm assuming they woke up in the night and wrote something down, maybe, but yeah. It's not doing anything at the moment. Maybe it's a low priority task. Can be analyzed using the somium synthesizer. Oh. Cleaner. Follow cam is taking it down. Let's pause this and see what animation we get. Ah! Alright, that was a little indie. Oh, that counted as 2? Or maybe there was 2 there before, but, or one there before, and that was the second, but... Okay, 2 of 5. I will make progress with this dream journals. Actually, maybe what I'll do is get some artists. I don't really need to worry about performance of artists. For now, farmer is probably important. Not a lot of operator. Let's put operator as wearing that too. That way we can do this at 3 times the speed. In fact, if I get another one, maybe 4 times the speed, I'll come back when I'm getting close to 25. So while dreams are happening and terrible pajamas are being worn, I have a water to oxygen system here. So that's going to supplement the polluted water to oxygen system. Place up here to make ceramic, as well as refined carbon. And a place where I can have excess carbon dioxide pumped in here. And the idea is I want to eventually have this oxygen, so I don't need masks down here. I'm building a pump here to pump out oil, so I can produce plastics. So this critter fluxomatic looks like your dupes can't get across because they're not able to build at this location. So I assume the idea is you put a critter in here and it goes through this. Inspect that. I search through the computer's database and find an unredacted email. Oh, exciting. Let's click on activate. What's this do? Inspect. There's a handwritten note tapped to the back of this poster. I add it to my new database. View entry. Happy 3rd working anniversary, Ada. I drew this to fill the space left by the cabinet that your chompy critters tore off the wall last week. Hope it's big enough. I still can't believe they can digest solid steel. You really know how to breed them. Digest steel. Is that a clue? Maybe. I wonder how you get the critters in here. Waiting for critter. I don't see anything that is like tells me to drop a critter there. Maybe it just has to be next to it. Let's see. Let's see what else has been going on. I now have an oil refinery producing some plastic. And just been exploring the base, seeing the various geysers. Nothing particularly exciting. I do have some. Well, this is probably my best resource. Polluted water, 30 degrees. It was going to have food poisoning, but I can deal with that in time. Waiting for this dupe to drop off a critter here. So they've got a hatch. Of course, has to be a dupe that has the pajamas, so it's probably going to get there in the next video, but... Oh, well. Oh, God. They might actually run out of oxygen in the time that... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They did not make it. They're not going to make it. Oh. Okay, so now they're out of oxygen in their mask, but they still are able to hold their breath. Yeah, I probably had no choice but to either let them die or escape without pajamas. Farewell. How do I get this thing wrangled and a non-pajama dupe take them down? I'll try again. So this dupe has picked up the hatch that was drowning there in the water. I'm going to keep it on slow speed here, and we'll see if this works. So they're going to drop it off at this point. Immediately go through the scanning device. And that machine thinks about it. For a while. Let me speed things up. Okay, there we are. It came out the other side unharmed. New species scanned. Species attempt to snack on burial smear. Review data for more information. Critter Flex. Explore a revolutionary genetic manipulation device designed for critters. Whether or not it was ever used on non-critter subjects isn't clear. Its DNA database has been wiped clean. First encounter, I discovered an experiment designed to analyze the evolutionary dynamics of critter mutation. Once it has gathered enough data, it could prove extremely useful for genetic manipulation. Hatches. Species attempt to snack on... Okay, so it's the same thing as before. Atomic force microscope of the bite pattern reveals traces of gothine, a mineral notable for its exceptional strength. Interesting. And a bunch of things that are undiscovered. Okay. So the teleportation system wasn't found for quite a while, but here it is. I'm going to teleport Miner over since I suspect there's going to be a lot of digging that's needed once I'm in this world. And we'll explore over time. So what I did is I dropped a bunch of critter eggs here. One of them was a full pup. Well, the egg for it is hatched. It's made its way through. Poke shell has also made its way through. And I believe, according to this, I just need 2 more critters collected to use this somehow. Also stressed out a miner that went to the new world, so I didn't take their skills away before they went over. That was a mistake. So let's do that now. So I've got a pipsqueak being... Oh, no. Apparently I don't. Because it was the end of the day. Alright, almost there. We'll see if we can get this guy over here. because I have 4 of the 5 critters analyzed. I just need 1 more. So I need someone who has the wrangling skills to pick up this pipsqueak for me. Anyone? Okay. Farmer's done that. And now I need someone to pick up the pipsqueak again, and preferably not a dupe that's towards the end of their day, such that they drop it. Thank you very much. And there's a lot of natural gas that's coming from this guy here. Artist, thank you. Alright, let's do this. Almost. Slow down. Pipsqueak. One thing I like about this is the critters waste no time going into it. There must be like an attraction type of thing that they have for just beelining just right for this machine when they're in this room. All right, that's interesting. I've got this attention required. Success! Sufficient samples collected. I can now trigger genetic deviations and base morphs by sending them through the scanner. Existing variants can also be scanned, but their genetic makeup is too unstable to tolerate further manipulation. Unlock gene manipulation mode. Okay. Waiting for a critter. Now we have to... Do we just send one of these guys? Let's just send them through and see what happens. If we could get one of these light bugs in that room, that'd be interesting too, but... Oh, no. Pip's weak. No one can get you if you're down there. Alright, maybe a poke shell will be the first one to go through. I'm surprised they still haven't worked out a way that the critter keeps walking for a certain amount of time and then gets tied up, but oh, that's no help. All right, come on. One more ladder, and it's the poke shell is being moved by Doctor. So this is, I'm assuming, not scanning, they're actually modifying. Poking and prodding critter. Oh. Don't know how long it takes. Let me speed things up just a little. Whoa! Oak shell. Oak shells are non-hostile critters that eat polluted dirt, slime, and rot piles. Non-hostile. Okay, that's nice. They thrive in ethanol. Interesting. And they look kind of like a tree. That is cool. Okay, so I'm just going to do one more. Ceramic morph. A pottery project produced an HR mandated art therapy class. Wow. So now one of these. Oh, it's got to recharge. Oh, okay, all right. Oh, that's enough for now. Then I'll wait for that to recharge. I got a little anxious about figuring out what happens with the dreams. So every single dupe is wearing pajamas right now, except for one. I think I only have 5 or 6 to go. Yeah, 5 more to go. So excited to see what even happens when that actually has 25 journals in it. As far as the base itself, like I said, I've got plastic ladders. I've got my first rocket created. I have explored on the other world, mostly just trying to get access to sleet wheat and some other biology. But yeah, mostly just waiting for my dupes to sleep and create journals and find out what it does. That has the 25th Dream Journal. It's being transported down by my team. And let's slow things down. So 24 of 25. I guess that's going to wake up the big brain in the back with the magnets. Story trait complete. Mean initial quota dream content analysis has triggered a surge of electromagnetic activity that appears to be enhancing performance for duplicants everywhere. What? If my dupes can keep this building fueled with dream journals, perhaps we will continue to reap its benefit. A small side compartment is also popped open, revealing an unfamiliar object. A keepsake, perhaps. An airplane. It was in the video. I remember that. Is that... that's like something that... Okay, that's just like a treasure type of artifact. I believe. Yeah. So this thing just fully restored Analyzing Dreams. And it's going to last this many seconds, and then I guess we're gonna have to feed it more dream journals. That will okay. What provides a sustainable boost to duplicant skills and abilities throughout the colony? Light range 7 tiles. What? Brightness. Oh, that's just it's. Yeah, I don't care about that. Analyzes dream journals. Provides us boost to dupe skills. Okay. But how much is the question? Oh, it's already... It needs oxygen. This... it's a brain, I guess. Okay. Alright, let me go get oxygen in there. Okay, so I had made the assumption that this building has just breathed oxygen that was around it, so I converted the polluted oxygen to oxygen, failing to realize that it has input for gas. That's definitely where the oxygen is supposed to go. So I'll put it in there. And we have a good supply of oxygen that we do. That shouldn't be a problem. Last pieces of pipe are being put together. Oxygen is on the way. And I might try to do a before and after look at one of my dupe skills. So let's wait till about... Stop it there. Okay. Let's actually not look at that. Let's look at the scientist, for instance. Piloting, they don't have anything. Construction 3, athletics 12, science 24. Let's wait as oxygen goes. Oh, that is cool. This thing is like brightly lit. That many seconds, 14 or almost 15,000, or 100 rather. I guess you just keep adding dream journals to let it continue. But let's have a look at scientist. It says affects every dupe everywhere. Piloting 5. All right, and athletics 17. So it looks like it's interesting. So +5 to athletics, +5 to piloting.
Construction's 3. Why is... Oh, it shows you. Maximum proof construction. Maximum aptitude. I guess that the maximum aptitude is the one. It doesn't affect everything equally. It doesn't affect, working with critters at all. It affects your strength, science, athletics, which is nice, machinery, and piloting. Odd. Okay. My opinion, it took a lot to get this thing active. You have to wear these terrible pajamas, which slows you down. I'd be curious what it's like on a different asteroid than an easy one like this. Let's see, Dream Journal was added. That probably takes up the time. No. Only lasts for so long. Only affects certain skills, though. It's probably... Let's just try... Let's look at a different... we're out of oxygen. How much oxygen does it consume? That's another factor, too. I mean, early medium game, working on this is probably pointless, I gotta be honest. Just my initial thought. Yeah, I was just gonna look at one other dupe to see if they've got the same effect. Yeah, there's piloting showing up there. It is not affecting. They're good at digging just because that's their skill. Machinery, athletics, science. Yeah, so it's those core. Like I would say, the ones that you would want. Piloting is kind of interesting, but you're probably going to turn it on late in the game. I don't know. It's neat. I hate that it consumes oxygen and it just takes so long. And that's just where I am on that one. The other one, and apparently I thought they said there was going to be other things of these coming in the future, but critter fluxomatic. This one's much easier to get going. You just dump 5 critters in there and it's active. And it morphs the critters. And if you have a need based on your play, it might be kind of neat to use this machine rather than wait for slow upgrades. But the fact that it's easy to start makes me think, okay, that's decently worth it if you are looking to morph critters. This, not so convinced. Anyway, that's my thought. I might actually want to try it in a more difficult base, because I don't think I'd be so tempted to have every single dude wearing pajamas if I was somewhere else. All right, that's Jer signing out for now.